Now, not a day goes by when a local doesn't hear the sound of wheels rolling against the pavement. For some, it's a vexation. To others, it's the sound of the city.
San Francisco is one of the biggest spots on the West Coast for skaters to visit. People have been skating here for nearly 4 decades now.
In fact, the first skate shops to pop up in the city were back in the 1960s. Skateboarding originated in California, where it was an activity surfers picked up when the waves were a little flat. Surfers would skate the sidewalks, driveways, and hills as if they were waves, kind of like the wavy driveways in the city. Soon after its conception, the trend started spreading throughout California and soon throughout the nation.
The skate scene quickly took over large cities such as New York and Los Angeles, to name a few, but San Francisco seemed to stand out compared to the other cities. San Francisco's never-ending hills, wavy driveways, and architecture makes everything look skatable and are essential to many skaters, making it the legendary concrete jungle it is today.
The city developed several skate spots over the decades. Skaters came from all around the world to experience the ledges around the Embarcadero, to the banks of downtown, down the hills of Nova Valley, and through the driveways in the Sunset District. They left their mark throughout the city.
One of the first spots for most of our local pro skaters in SF was Embarcadero. In the 80s and 90s, famous spots like the Justin Herman Plaza, Pier 7, the Ferry Building, and Market Street drew hundreds of skaters and still skate today.
Legends like Mike Carroll, Rick Howard, Chico Brenes, Jovante Turner, James Kelch, and more helped turn spots like these into the go-to places most skaters visit when they come to SF.
After the late 90s, skateboarding in SF was up and down on the popularity to the outside world. Recently, skating has been blowing up in the city.
San Francisco became the skate mecca and concrete jungle for anyone and everyone who wanted to be a part of the culture. SF was not the only city experiencing this popularity in skating.
Skateboarding remains a popular activity in San Francisco and even has the potential to become an event in the 2020 Summer Olympics. Many even argue if it's a sport or not.
But there is something a little different happening here in SF, more important than the Olympics or the legendary spots.
When people think of skaters, they think of young men throwing themselves down 30-stair handrails with no helmet on, blood everywhere, and broken bones. This appears to most of society as a savage thing to do, probably not for a woman.